Welcome to Epidemiology 370. My name is Sister Allison Miles, and I'm excited to be the instructor for this course this semester. Before we get knee-deep in the exciting details of epidemiology, I wanted to give you a quick introduction to myself and to talk a little bit about epidemiology and the course. So I'm coming to you today from Salt Lake City, Utah, where I live with my husband, Todd, who is a dentist just finishing up residency. We have two wonderful children, Mary Jane and Nathan. Our baby girl, Mary Jane, passed away shortly after birth. She lived just long enough for Todd to give her a name and a blessing, and we count that as consider that a true miracle in her life and in our lives, and we're grateful for the short time that we had with her. Needless to say, we miss her every single day, but we're grateful for the knowledge that we have of eternal families and to know that she is ours forever. Nathan is our wild, fun 15-month-old little boy who's into everything and keeps us on our toes. His favorite word is daddy, of course, but I still like to think I'm his favorite as his mom. He brings so much sunshine into our home, and he just spreads light wherever he goes, and we're so grateful for him. A little bit about myself. I love being a mom. Being a mom is something, one of my greatest goals in life, and I'm so glad that I have the opportunity to be the mom to two incredible children. But in addition to being a mom, I love to study, and I loved school, and I love epidemiology. I loved working, and I'm really grateful for the opportunity that I have to teach this course and share with you my passion for epidemiology. I also like, the long list of hobbies. I like to read, I like to hike, I like to bike, I like to spend time outdoors and do all those things that most of us enjoy doing. I'm learning to love to cook. I'm getting a little bit better at it, but it's still not my favorite. So if any of you have any cooking tips, send them my way. But back to epidemiology. So what is epidemiology? Epidemiology is literally the study of what befalls the people. So, in a little bit longer terms, epidemiology is the study of the distribution and determinants of health-related states or events in the population. So, to make things simple, when I talk about health-related states or events, I'm just going to call them diseases. But remember that epidemiology isn't limited to diseases in the traditional sense, but it's a lot easier to say. So, distribution. When we say distribution, we're looking at the frequency and pattern of diseases. And determinants is kind of looking at the causes or risk factors of disease. So I like to think of epidemiology as disease detectives, right? We're solving the mystery of what's causing disease in the population and how we can fix it. So I'm a sucker for a good mystery, so maybe that's why I really like epidemiology. Epidemiology you'll often hear as the science of public health or the foundation of public health. When I was a TA for an epi course in grad school, I often heard students like, why do I need to take epidemiology? I'm never going to use this. I don't want to do statistics. I just want to do, health behavior interventions. But without epidemiology, we wouldn't know how to do our health behavior interventions. We need epidemiology because epidemiology helps us understand what is going on in the population. So I worked in maternal and child health research when we lived back in Nebraska for dental school. And we helped local health departments design and develop interventions to improve outcomes in infant mortality and other poor maternal and child health outcomes. So, take for example, Ohio. Ohio has one of the highest infant mortality rates in the United States of America. So someone looking at the state of Ohio might think, okay, Ohio has really high infant mortality rates. Let's go in, design some interventions to help reduce infant mortality and improve these health outcomes of these babies. We're going to do it. We're going to spread it across the whole state. We're going to give the intervention to every woman, every baby. But in reality, if you take a deeper look through epidemiology at infant mortality in Ohio, you're going to see that it really affects non-Hispanic Black women in the inner cities of Ohio. So that's where you're going to want to target your intervention and work on public health change. So we use epidemiology to identify these problems and then apply them to the control of health problems. So I can't wait to explore epidemiology with you more. And I'd love for you to drop a quick note on our discussion board, a little bit about yourself, why you're taking this course, what you want to get out of this course. And I'm excited to share with you epidemiology, the intersection of sociology, statistics, biology, and so many different disciplines. That's why I love it. So talk to you later.